Scrap and salvage here, heading over to a neighbor's house. The gentleman passed away and he was a hoarder. I noticed the house because it had a bunch of old cars around it. Saw the guy maybe twice in the time I've lived here. Anyway, one day I was driving by and the family was dumping a bunch of stuff out the front. I stopped and started rapping and talking to him. I was like, hey, is there any chance I can buy some stuff off of you, or look what you're throwing away? They said yes. They said you can take anything you want from the house. I gladly accepted that. Back from this hoarder clean out that I was a part of, most of the stuff is really worn, but had to save it from the dumpster. So one cool find that was really good condition was a set of old ties I thought were cool. These look like they're silk. I do have some spots on them, but this one I believe is like hand tailored Bostonian. It looked to be about 40s to me. It's a cool little horseshoe and a little step on a horse tackle. Cool little design, has some stain issues. Not sure if that comes out, but silk tie. These look all like 40s to me. This one was cool because you don't usually see the ties with this big part. This made me think it was more of 40s because of the way they had a little bit fatter ties and they tied them higher up on the neck. This is pretty fun. This little embroidered, seems wool to me, tie. Got this cool embroidery work in it. It does hand woven Indian cravats, Sandia Weavers, 100% wool. And just a couple generics. This little polka dot, generic ones. There's another one of those woven ones with this little camel on it. Thought that was neat. Made by the Arab Refugee Handwork Center in Jerusalem. A couple other little nice hand-stitched ones, square bottom. A couple other nice 60s ties. Probably were given as like Christmas presents. Like this guy never wore them, or wore them and put them back. A couple more of those. Kind of cool. Move on to these Converse in a box. Men's V-throat ox white navy canvas size 11 in the box. These look to me like more 70s, possibly early 80s. Shoes definitely worn, but not too bad a shape. So found those. Converse is a long-running company. Came out in the early 1900s. Of course, Chuck Taylor is one of their big shoes of all time. And found some Chuck Taylor knockoffs from that area. Got some dude's name, Phil Hopkins, on the side. Rough, worn shape, but couldn't see him go to the dumpster. These as well. They look like PF Flyers, but yeah, I can't read the name, but also pretty rusty. Found some very worn, like 70s Levi's, orange tag, some other kind of workwear pants, Levi's, all pretty rough shape, but still little value in those. Some cool, just vintage shirts. And it's kind of like western-y kind of wear. Now, I didn't have to pay anything for any of this stuff. This is like that chambray kind of denim shirt. Holy. This Cowl Sweatshirt was pretty cool. It needs a wash. These nice stitch lettering in here. A couple cool like 60s short sleeve sweatshirt tops. This was a cool find. This cool Champion little short sleeve sweatshirt top. Pretty good condition. It's probably one of more of the gems of the finds. Another little zip up sweatshirt. It's cool. Probably Korean War sateen shirt, military army shirt. It's got the little Sergeant Pepper's club band patch on it. Thought that was cool. It's a nice little chambray work shirt. It's pretty good condition. Sanfordized, heavy duty Sanfordized. This Native American kind of old denim. Got some discoloration, but cool how it has that fabric in it. A lot of this is late 60s, 70s kind of shirts. This one's pretty cool. It's really soft. Towncraft, pennies shirt. I'll probably keep that one. This is probably one of my favorite ones. This Creverling of California, tall fellow. Some gabardine shirt. Rough shape. Most of his clothes were rough shape. The guy didn't take care of his clothes, and he definitely wore them. And this is permanent press. Sears men's store wool. A lot more pants here. These look like military sweats. He probably went to Cal Berkeley. Got a bunch of, these are all like 70s pants, maybe 80s too. Got some cool Wranglers cords. Pair of pretty beat up sateen military pants. Just some generic 70s kind of stuff. in all the colors, and work pants. Got a few tees that are okay. Quicksilver, got this Adidas tank. It's kind of a cool shirt. I tried looking it up, but I don't know. Airport Jam 77. I don't know if that's the year. I'm assuming it is. Kirin Ichiban beer shirt, Marlboro shirt. This is a pretty cool Nike, probably 80s Nike shirt. Got these 70s cutoffs. Need a definite bleaching, but they're Levi's. I like how these 70s pockets. No tag. Got some OPs shorts. So I even got this rug from the sale. It was just thrown in a pile of junk. I washed it up and scrubbed it down, and pretty nice rug. Antique. I don't know if that's Persian, Asian, or what, but pretty cool. Got this really cool Heathkit speaker. Had to save that, probably from the 50s, just by the look of it. Got a couple little low-grade cameras that are like brand new. Just Hawkeye automatic by Kodak. Let's see. So anyways, this is just another camera, kind of a low-grade cheapy camera, but Instamatic Camera 104 by Kodak. Fun just wall. You put them on a shelf or something and add some books around it. Looks good. I think these are a pair of binocular. Friend. So these are just some Friend binoculars. I believe they're made in Japan. Got this interesting, I believe it's a Russian Exacta AG Dresden camera, 35mm camera. Looks like a mini tank almost. Contents aren't Nikon, but found this Nikon box with some lenses in it. Some of these lenses, this is a Steinhal München, so it's a German lens. Need a little cleaning, 2.8 f/85mm. There's definitely a market in old lenses. This one's Angenieux, it's Paris, it's a French maker. Nice lens. So definitely some value in those. Just there's a light meter in there and some bits and pieces. So I'll show you all that. Moving on, got this cool Zenith Radio. I believe they call this the Owl Eyes. Definitely has some nicks and scrapes and bruises. I took the cord off because it was pretty roached. Got a Pentax 35mm camera. It does need a really good cleaning, but had 3 lenses with it, so that was neat. But a 200 and a 28. Got this old Kodak movie camera, probably from the 40s. And all the high dollar stuff here, but just a decorative shelf piece. Got some cool binoculars that the top's missing, but these are made by Welmy. Had to save those. Got this military Haversack little pack, probably Korean War. This Corona typewriter. Like I said, thrown it away, so I took it. Westinghouse little radio clock tabletop thing, and this RCA Victor Deluxe TV from the 50s. Thought that was really cool just for a prop. And lastly, he asked if I wanted this chainsaw. Not something I would buy normally, but I said, okay, I'll take it. So not even sure if it works. Give it some gas and see if it'll start. This was the haul. It was a free haul from a house I helped out cleaning out. Hoarder situation. Probably a level 4 hoard. You know, sometimes you just have to step out there and ask if you can dig. It was kind of a burden for them. They gave me all this stuff, so can't complain. We'll see you next time.